there's another call coming in. Brr. Like, oh,
You're not a diva, you're a demon.
oh, the location of the phones was tracked near your house. It's just that it was on your block. The last location was on your block. I was 13 years old when I got accused of stealing 5 iPhones, and somehow I ended up getting arrested. Alright, so let me tell you how this even happened, because I still remember this shit to this day. So boom, it's a regular day, you know, regular summer camp day and shit. I'm at summer camp, I'm at Beacon Summer Camp. This is located in MS-72 in Queens. So regular day and shit, it's activity time. So it's time to play basketball in the gyms, or everybody got their own activity going on. So me, I'm in sports. Then like the sports group got their own group. Everybody got their own group. So like when it's time for activities, everybody gotta put their phone in a box, like, you know, with their group and shit. So I'm on some hard-headed shit. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not putting my phone inside the box, cause it's like, if my shit go missing, bro, somebody's going missing.
What did he say?
Straight up, bro. But worried, like, I wasn't putting my shit in there, and they was like, okay, if you're not putting your phone in the box, you cannot play sports. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I'm not just be on my phone. And they're like, okay, no, you gotta go to the office. And they was just on some dating shit, bro. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever the case may be. Then like later on that day, my parents get a call from the campus shit saying, oh, how I stole 5 iPhones from 5 kids at the campus shit.
Bruh.
I'm like, what the fuck? And like knowing me, like I was a bad kid, so like my parents immediately looked at me like I was guilty and shit. Like I'm like, nah, that was not me. You feel me? That was not me. Word. So I'm trying to think, who the fuck did that shit, bro? Cause that shit was not me, bro. Like swear to God, that was not me. Then boom. Fast forward to a day later, like 24 hours later, the parents tracked the location of the kid's phone or whatever. So there's another call coming in. Brr. Like, oh, your the location of the phones was tracked near your house. It's just that it was on your block. The last location was on your block. I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. Like, I know two staffs that you feel me, that live literally near my block. You feel me? They was literally right by my block. Word. And I should see him every day going to camp. So I know, like, bro, it was one or the other, bro. But I don't know who it was. So you feel me? I'm not trying to point fingers, and I don't know who it is, and it wasn't the actual person. Then like, fast forward, they were like, oh, yeah, so your son can't come back to camp until the phones are back, or this and this and that. And then the parents are trying to press charges. I'm like, fuck you mean press charges, nigga? What you mean press charges? I ain't do shit. You can't press charges, man. I ain't do shit. And the parents just press charges on me. 5 parents, bro. So at that point, I think the staff was like, oh, that's grand larceny or something like that, because that's over $1,000 worth of property or some shit like that. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Mind you, I'm 13. So imagine you being 13 and then you're hearing that you're gonna get arrested for grand larceny for stealing 5 iPhones that you didn't even take. So like, I'm like, I bet, bro. And I just always had bad temper. So now my parents is like, Kellen, did you take it? Just let me know if you took it. Let me know right now so I can tell them. I'm like, I did not fucking take the phone. If you thought I'd take the phone, I didn't fucking take it. Like, I was yelling mad loud and shit. Then boom. Fast forward to a day later. Yeah, a day later and shit. The parents press charges and shit. And then the staff was like, you cannot come back to camp till the phones are back. And then the police are gonna be involved, this and that. So I'm like, bro, what, bro? Bro, like, gang, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know who did it. But like, I didn't want to go pointing fingers like that. Shit was not me. Nigga, you better get on his ass, cause nigga, fuck that. I'm not going to jail for some, I don't even know the nigga for it, bro. I'm not going to jail. No, nigga, the fuck did you talking about? But, word. Then it's like, oh, you gotta go to the precinct and shit. And then, no, the boys pulled up. Now, yeah, the boys pulled up. I'm in my room. And then I'm on the phone with one of them people from the hood and shit. I'm in my room and shit. And then the way my room was faking my backyard. So I'm looking out the window. And the boys is dead ass looking through windows and shit. They come knocking on the door. My pops go to the door like, oh, we gotta talk to your son, da 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 da. And my pops was on some like, he's not here type shit. They was talking to him. And he was like, oh, he gotta come in the precinct or some shit like that. He gotta turn himself in. And it's down in 3rd for grand larceny. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? So like a day later, my pops came with me. No, my pops and my moms came with me. We went to the 113 precinct in Queens. That shit right off the, that shit right behind the hood. So we went, and then bro, I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck am I here for? We got there and shit. They like, all right, just give your parents the phone and shit. Give your parents your phone. We gonna, put you in handcuffs and shit. I'm like, for what? He's like, hey, just, comply and shit. You're arrested. You're arrested right now. La, la, la. So I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, mind you, like, I was just a little dumb nigga. I'm thinking about like, yo, I'm supposed to be outside right now, going to get high with the bros, chilling, and I'm in this fucking precinct right now, talking to these fuckers and shit. Then, nigga, they put me in handcuffs. They bring me to the back. Then I thought they gonna put me in a cell, but I was a juvenile at the time, so like they put me in a little juvenile room and shit. Then I'm talking to some big bald-headed nigga. I ain't gonna, I was fake hungry. Nigga like, hey, you want some chips and shit? I'm like, yeah. But I'm stupid. Like, I ain't know about, oh, your fingerprints going on the chips, da da da. But like, nigga, I'm 13, gang. I don't got no fingerprint. I never got book proof. I never been to like no juvenile center, none of that. So they gave me the chips, eat the chips and shit. But I'm already knowing like, mad niggas from the hood went through this already and shit. I already heard mad conversation, so I know how to move already, you feel me? So he like, yeah, what's your name? And I'm like, why you need to know my name? If you know my name already, why you just want me to talk and shit? And they on some, I know you from over there and shit. I see your address and a lot. They like, do you know anything about Snow Gang? Or like, they just naming mad sets and queens and shit. You know about this and this and that. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What is that? I'm like, what the fuck is that, bro? They like, what are you doing in your free time and shit? Man, I'm like, man, I just play the game and this and that. But like, bro, I'm mad young, I'm dumb. Like I could just keep my mouth. I didn't know my rights like that. So I didn't know I could be quiet. I didn't have to say anything without a lawyer. So I'm like, yeah, I just play the game at home, this and that. But like, nigga, I'm just trying to get the fuck out so I can go get high with the bros and chilling shit. And yeah, and he like, oh yeah, so bro, they naming mad niggas that I know, bro, from the hood. I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, do you know this nigga? Or do you know this nigga? Or do you know this person? Do you know that person? And I'm like, nah. Bro, but like, I'm like, my heart fake. You know, a little pumping a little bit, you know, because how you naming mad niggas I know? And it's like, what the fuck, bro? Because it's like, bro, how you know these niggas? But like, not knowing, like, these niggas already got booked before, so they probably already got their names written down. They already looking into these niggas. I ain't know that, though. And like, word. But like, it's crazy now because certain niggas they was naming fake got, you know, word, they got indicted and shit like 3 years ago. So as I think about it now, like, that shit happened 2 years before that indictment. So it was like they been doing investigations and shit. Bro. But like, what the fuck? Man, yeah, but like, boom. Then they kept asking me about the phones and shit. They like, oh, yeah, like, oh yeah, so what about the phones and shit? Like, so why did you steal the phones? I'm like, bro, if I told you I didn't steal this shit, why the fuck you keep asking me? So I'm basically like in an interrogation where they just questioning me and shit, asking me all questions. They trying to get my phones. Yeah, they try to get me to say, oh, you took the phones or I took the phone. Like, bro, and I didn't do that shit. And even if I knew who did it, I was gonna tell you, gang. Because for me, I would've went up to niggas, really let them know what it was, bro. Like, what's up, gang? You got me into some shit, and you, for me, go handle that shit, bro. Deadass, cause I'm not taking your charge, homie. I don't even fuck with you like that, bro. You feel me? Word, gang. But boom, they had me in that shit. They said, all right, cool. All right. They said, all right, bet. We gonna have you sitting here for about a couple hours and stuff, and you have your parents come pick you up. So I'm like, what's the point of me sitting in here if I didn't do anything? And it's like, oh, because they just saying some bullshit like, oh, the phones is already taken, or the phones are not, you know, the phone is not back, so you gotta, you know, do some shit for it. And it's like, and 3 people dropped the charges already, so it's not grand larceny anymore. It's pen larceny, and you're a minor, and you never got arrested before, so we're gonna have you in here for a couple hours. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is that doing? So I'm just in there for a couple hours, and I'm mad as fuck, bro. Mad, bro. Then after the shit ended, they let me out. My parents can't pick me up and shit. And I'm just so pissed off. Next thing you know, I go back to a day later. We had to go back to the school. I went back to the school, had one more meeting, and I'm trying to see if I could come back. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to go back. Matter of fact, I didn't want to go back. My parents were trying to see if I could get put back in there. You feel me? Word, cause they was trying to put me back in summer camp and shit. Cause they didn't want me on the streets. So like, they like, oh, we can't accept them back because of the fact that the phones are not back and it's still missing and we don't know who did it. So for the rest of the summer camp, he can't come back and this and that. I'm like, what type of bullshit is this? I dead ass curse all them niggas out, bro. Bro, another story time coming too. It's just 20 seconds left. Another story time coming on how I cursed out the head staff of Beacon, some nigga named Mr. Barry. Cause he know, bro, he fucked up bad, bro. fuck that bad. And you wanna, for me, own up to it. But like, word, I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Barry. For me, I fuck with you though, bro. My fault for, bashing out of you, but stay tuned to the next thing. Hopefully I enjoy it.
Look, I ain't gon' lie, wait 16 days is. They better now, miss we shut the tits. My parents get older, that's my biggest fear. If you nothing to ride, don't act like you kids. Some nights I be thinking like, why am I here? If you tryna push up, that's water clear.